Hey, do you have that lighter?
I don't have that one, but I'll get you a lighter of some sort.
Yeah.
Alright, Jack, let's go get a lighter. Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. Dude, where did the other lighter go? The green lighter.
Hello, hello, everybody. Okay, I just updated the description box of these like random ass crystals just chilling here. Okay. Okay. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Tamara. Hello, Isabel, Jocelyn, Angela. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna update the description box really quick with the people who are pre-booked for tonight. I have limited spots available. I'm about to count and see how many I have. But I'm gonna start off with a collective reading for this Virgo new moon, which was like at its peak yesterday, but I'm still gonna do it today. So if you guys want to stick around, tune in for just that, that would be great. But I hope everyone is doing well. Happy Labor Day.
Good evening, lighter.
Okay, so description box is updated with the pre-booking list for tonight, so that's everyone who's not available over here. I'm running out of candles.
Running out of candles. Jack, go get some candles. You have your own bank account. You can go.
All right, you guys. So I'm gonna go in with a collective reading. I hope everyone is doing well. The pre-booking list is in the description box below. So if you booked and you want to know what place you are in line, that is there. If you want to book, I have literally 2 spots left. After I accomplish all of these slots, if I have energy, I will continue going. I'll continue booking, but I don't want to like overbook and not be able to get to everyone. So I'm just gonna have 2 more spots available. And then if you guys like find yourself getting here at a time where like I am booked up, I make a lot of announcements on my Instagram. So a lot of people that are in the pre-booking list for tonight like saw my announcement on Instagram and booked and secured their spot and everything. So I know not everyone is like on Instagram like that, which is why I try to, you know, have people pre-book in the lives. Like I'll have for tonight, we'll have people pre-book for Wednesday's live, but you know, it all just depends on the amount of space available. Thank you. Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about this new moon in Virgo. And Angela, you definitely can be added. All the information to book is in the description box below. Okay, so what? Everything's okay, Jack. Everything's fine, my cutie. All right, so we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna try and figure out, you know, what the collective energy is here for the new moon in Virgo. I feel like it's a really good new moon because if anything, this is a new moon for like gathering opportunity and abundance and all that great stuff. This is a good month to stay organized. This is a good month to, you know, manifest money, a new job, any kind of like financial opportunity, or maybe even just like career path opportunity to like help you ascend. I definitely think this is a great month for that. We also are approaching fall and spooky season, which is my favorite. So we have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Alexa, turn the music off. Okay, I have a massive headache that just came on suddenly. So I don't know if some of you guys are dealing with a headache right now and have been dealing with a headache. Headaches are about breathing, so this might be a reminder to breathe. I know that some people have serious headaches, and to say that they need to breathe is like a little condescending, but for real, like at least check with your body and your breath work before you start like taking Advil or migraine or anything like that. We have meditate and contemplate, new moon and Pisces. So far we have 2 new moon energies. Some of you guys could have Aquarius or Pisces in your chart. We have step out of your comfort zone. And you and your loved ones are safe. Interesting. Okay. So as we are in this new moon in Virgo, I think we're in like 5 planetary retrogrades or 7, something crazy, like literally crazy. And so there's a lot of energy here that is working against us and maybe even making us feel stagnant or making us feel like we aren't achieving the most or achieving enough. We have beauty. And it could be bringing us, you know, we could be overthinking. It could be bringing us thoughts that make us feel very, you know, inadequate. There is a lot of mental energy here with the Mercury and ruling over Virgo, especially in regards to your sense of self and your sense of pride when it comes to work. We have sovereignty, we have pleasure. And you know what's really interesting here is I'm kind of, wasn't intentionally doing it, but I feel like this oracle is clarifying this oracle. This is the Queen of the Moon oracle and the Moonology deck. And you know, you don't usually clarify oracle with oracle, but I feel like it just happened to work out that way here. We have beauty clarifying, bring love into the situation. And you know, I know in the Moonology deck, I don't know where it is, but I know in the Moonology deck, if you get the new moon in Virgo card, it's about giving to yourself, loving to yourself. It's like a time to give rather than take, I think is what it says. But it's about like, I always take that card as like it's a time to give to yourself, whether that be affirmations, whether that be some rituals, or whether that just be like kind of self-care. I feel like Virgo is that perfect season for really diving deep into your inner beauty and letting that inner beauty shine from without. I feel like Virgo pays really close attention to detail, and on one hand that can be an extreme self-criticism. On the other hand, it could be made so that you guys improve yourself, whether it be dieting or exercising or getting back into healthy mindset, healthy ways. And with beauty here, I feel like bringing love into the situation is giving yourself a little more love, acknowledging your own beauty, your natural beauty. Affirmations I feel like are really powerful for this new moon. So I think that this card is gorgeous because it also is beauty in the form of different flowers and butterflies. So it's kind of like seeing beauty everywhere in nature as well. We have sovereignty here, and we have that clarifying, meditate, and contemplate. So like I said, some of you guys might not really be at peace right now mentally. We have that Mercury energy, and like I said, we have a lot of different planets in retrograde, which can have us feeling very stuck or have things feeling like they're going backwards. And with sovereignty, it's saying that the only way to achieve that sovereignty, that peace, is to really slow yourself down. Again, I think that we place a little too much focus on our mind, like, oh, our mind should do this, and our, you know, we, in this kind of, I don't want to say society, it's not even the right word, but in this structure and how we like are as humans, we place a lot of focus on our mind and our brain, and really our mind ain't shit. Like, it's all about clearing the mind and quieting the mind, and that's where you achieve true peace and true sovereignty and true contemplation. And until you are able to clear your mind and quiet your mind away from the noise, which is just added noise to the excess noise around us, that is when you truly are able to receive the message. That is when you are truly able to receive the download. So the only way to really escape kind of our own negativity or our own thoughts of inadequacy is to achieve that quietness. So I feel like a lot of you guys might need to put that into practice. Virgo season is a perfect time to do that, because it's about healing yourself and also about giving to yourself in a way that is healthy, whether that's incorporating meditation as a self-care ritual or just allowing yourself to have that kind of break from all of the bullshit around us. Then we have pleasure, and I'm clarifying that with step out of your comfort zone. So some of you guys, there really is a lack here in pleasure as far as giving to yourself and receiving from others. And Virgo is someone I feel like naturally is the giver, is the mother, is the divine feminine, and it has a tough time receiving. And I feel like Virgo can learn a lot from Taurus, and that they are good at receiving. So I think that, you know, with pleasure here and stepping out of your comfort zone, I think it's important for you guys to allow yourself to feel pleasure, allow yourself to dive deep into that. Now, we could be talking on a sexual level, sure, but this can also just be about the fact that you guys should be in a receiving energy, a feminine energy, and attracting energy, and allowing opportunity to come towards you, and knowing that you deserve that opportunity instead of constantly second guessing it or giving it away to other people or self-sabotaging or whatever it is. The habit has to be broken, because you guys do deserve everything that I think is coming towards you in the form of a blessing. We have fruition, and we have that clarifying you and your loved ones are safe. So this one's interesting. I just feel like in general things are moving into fruition, although it may not seem like it, because we are in these planetary retrogrades. It feels like everything is either stuck and stagnant or moving backwards, which is actually just an illusion. Things are moving forward, and with clarifying you and your loved ones are safe, maybe some of you guys have families or kids and you feel like your abundance flow is kind of stagnated, or you're worried about bills and the holidays coming up, you're worried about certain things that are just causing a little bit of stress in the back of your mind. And I think it's really important to understand that those stresses, or amplifying those stresses and those worries, create even more blockages, which creates even more stagnation. So I think it's really important that you guys just trust and understand that this is a harvest season. You will harvest all the fruits of your abundance. You truly deserve it. Things are coming into fruition. This has like a little full moon in the background, so this might kind of start to show you results towards this full moon coming up in mid-September. But I feel like you and your loved ones are safe. That's an affirmation that you guys need to really affirm and add to your mantra list. But I think this is really gorgeous energy. I mean, it really wasn't the energy I was expecting with the new moon in Virgo, but I think it's so hidden in plain sight that these are almost like the basic principles of what we should be already doing. I think Virgo comes to remind us that we need some energy clearing, we need some reminders, we need some healthy affirmations to help us create a stable and beautiful life and understand our own beauty and stability as well. All right, you guys, so I love you. I hope you enjoyed that collective message for the new moon in Virgo, which was yesterday at its peak, and it's tonight as well. So definitely light that ritual candle up, say some prayers, meditate, clean your house, all that great stuff. I'm gonna move into the lives for tonight. So for everyone who has pre-booked, let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna start with Marcia. Okay, so I think you got 18 plus. I can't find you for some reason on my thing, but oh yeah, no, you got a regular. Okay, so regular deck pool for Marcia, and the question is, what are Jesse's current feelings for you? He's a soul connection, but he's still with his karmic as far as you know. He knows you won't be a side thing. You get told by a few psychics that they are breaking up. Okay, so let's look into it. So regular deck pool. What are Jesse's current feelings for you? We have the Magician in reverse. We have the Moon in reverse. 2 major arcana so far in a reversal. We have the Queen of Cups, and under that we have the the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Whoa. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Emperor in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like, I'm just not seeing any forward movement with this person. So, you know, whether other people have confirmed that they're breaking up with their karmic or not, it could be true that I'm kind of picking up on the energy of like stagnation in their connection, but I'm not picking up on like the afterwards. Like I'm not picking up on them like coming towards you or like some sort of divine plan here. I'm actually seeing a lot of like no contact kind of situation type energy here. And let me explain a little more. I feel like this is not something this person wants. Like it's not something that they necessarily wish for. I think the whole situation is really confusing to them because like they do feel it so deeply and they don't understand the deepness of their feelings. Like it's almost too profound for them to understand. I see a lot of this in like karmic connections or twin flame connections where like the other person is very triggered, like they weren't expecting to have such deep feels for their person and they end up having way deeper feelings than they bargained for, and it's actually kind of makes them, it rewires their whole frame of thinking, and they kind of like, some people embrace it and some people kind of cower in that energy. And I feel like this person is the type of person who does not accept that into their life. Like they see you as someone that they could have very deep and profound feelings for, or at least did have in the past, but in the present moment it's like they kind of look back on the situation like they don't really know how this could move forward, and they were really confused by it to begin with. And you know, I think there is a lot of no contact situation and that they're not allowed to talk to you. Now, I don't know if this is like their karmic knows about you and like forbids them from talking to you type of situation, but it definitely gives me that vibe with the Ace of Swords straight up in reverse like that. But with the Queen of Cups, I do think this person views you as someone who was very loving and nurturing and caring and sweet. They view you as a really nice person. They view you as someone who is very lovable and who inevitably will find love, be a mother, all of those gorgeous things. I think this person also knows that you feel very deeply, you're very sensitive, you're very intuitive, and you just have like, you're just like a loving person. You have a lot of that love to give with the Queen of Cups energy here. And with the 8 of Pentacles, they also understand that you are willing to really work on this connection. You are willing to really put in time and effort, and it's almost like they cut it off or they didn't allow it to progress further. Now, it could be because of the person that they're with. It could also be because they were triggered by their depth of feelings for you. Moving forward, I feel like this person is an opportunist. I do feel like the 7 of Cups here, clarifying the Moon in reverse, we could read that as they have a lot of options, or we could also read that as they see you as having a lot of options. Another way to read the 7 of Cups here, clarifying the Moon in reverse, is that they have so many options in life, like doesn't have to be people, but just like different pathways in which they could go, that they're just kind of overwhelmed by it all. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing, honestly. And with that 2 Pentacles sitting in reverse as well, it's like it's not like they're pretending to, it's not like they're doing all the things and pretending everything's fine. They just aren't doing any of the things, if that makes sense. Because the 2 Pentacles in the upright would be someone who is like juggling too many fucking things and they're pretending like everything's cool. But this person is not even attempting to do that. They just cannot. And we have the Emperor in reverse, clarifying the 8 of Pentacles. You know, being triggered by you could be an understatement, because they might even see you as someone who is a hard worker in general. Maybe you have a job, a career, maybe you have like a lot more money than they do. And they're even comparing themselves to you in that way as well, in which they feel inferior. And they feel like they are not man enough, or they don't feel confident enough. So it's like they kind of stay in the situation that they're in, and yeah, maybe define it as a karmic, because they lack the self-worth. They don't have the confidence to get out of the situation. They don't even know how to, you know, differentiate left from right at this point. So this person has thoughts about you, in that they feel like you're a really incredible person. They look back on you as someone who was very caring and loving and has a lot of love to give. And at one point in time that they could have really fallen deeply for, but they are not acting on those feelings anymore, or at least not right now. So let's see what your oracle has to say. We have peace. We have orphaned. So it's like they do wish you well. Like they do think that, and they might even wish you peace, or they just might think that you're at peace, you know, and they know that you know what they're going through without you even having to speak. They know that you have these deep kind of intuitive hints about them, that they don't have to be in contact with you for you to kind of understand them. Or at least they fantasize about telepathically being able to communicate with you, but they kind of feel like they abandoned you or cut you off or orphaned you in some way. I'm not getting like a lot of residual guilt. Like they have that awareness that they were kind of shitty, but I'm not getting like a bunch of information about like they feel bad about it. And that's why I'm kind of like writing them off as someone who just doesn't even know what they're doing with their current situation, let alone how to handle the emotional kind of baggage and turmoil of what they did with you, if that makes any sense. So I'm just getting this vibe that they hope that you are well. They hope that they can telepathically feel you and you can feel them. But I think that's like the most that it's gonna be at this moment, because they just don't have the capacity to come towards you. And if they are breaking up with their ex, I just don't see it right now in the cards, because this person's not making any decisions on anything, really. And they have a lot of options too, but they're lacking a lot of confidence. All right, so I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that resonated, and I'm sorry we missed you on the last live, but I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much, and I'm going to be moving on to the next person. You're so welcome. Okay, so the next person is Tamara. I do think I want music, but just like not as loud as it was. Okay. All right, so the lovely Tamara got an 18 plus deck pool and channeled messages. Okay, so Okay, so you got an 18 plus channeled messages, and then did you get added oracle and then timeline cards? Okay. So, I hope you're doing well. I know it's been a long time. All right, let's get into it. So we have an 18 plus deck pool and channeled messages. And the question is, what did he feel in his heart and think during your last sexual encounter? We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Knave of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Knave of Swords. Queen of Swords. Chariot. Okay. So 18 plus. What did he feel in his heart and think during your last sexual encounter? So with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like it was very passionate lovemaking. It was a lot of like giving. So I don't know if you were like on the receiving end or the one that was the giver, but there was definitely a lot of pleasure and a lot of fireworks, like even multiple orgasms. And I feel like this person just felt like your love on a very deep level. They definitely thought that you were smoking hot, that you looked really good, and they were definitely checking you out from since before you got undressed, before you guys got sexual. I feel like, I don't know if you guys went out or went on a date or you were dressed up in some sort of way, but they were definitely looking at your body beforehand and definitely feeling you up. I think this person, I don't know if you guys like got tipsy or if they wanted you to drink wine, but I think that they wanted you to like be tipsy and lower your inhibitions, and they're really glad that they did. They're kind of thinking on the fact that you guys had like a really dirty kind of kinky night together because your inhibitions were lowered, or because you guys had like that wine time, and they kind of are thinking back on like all the dirty things that you guys did, all the dirty things you said. And but even more than just like being kinky and dirty, I definitely think that this person was kind of viewing you as someone who just like really gave them pleasure in every way possible. Like you were exactly what they needed and wanted at that time. And I think that they view you as someone that they need and want in their life in general. The King of Cups is not someone who takes things lightly. They are someone who has very deep and profound feelings. They're someone who really feels like for you and really cares about you, especially after the fact. This is not someone who's gonna like hit it and quit it. This is not someone who doesn't necessarily care the next day. I think they can be very kinky and very sexual, but they definitely care. They definitely have deeper feelings, and I feel like this encounter definitely elevated those feelings. With the Nine of Cups here, I feel like this person is very happy with your connection and where you guys are at right now, and they feel like a sense of content and a sense of pride, and that you guys have made it so far and you're so close and so intimate and you know so much about each other that it's like you guys can have this like dirty, nasty sex, but at the same time you can like have pillow talk after, and I think that makes them really happy. I think that with the Knave of Swords, they love your body. I mean, they definitely checking out your ass, your curves, your titties, but very specifically your ass. They just like do not know how it's curved that way or how it looks that way, and it's something that they are really like looking at. With the Queen of Swords, I feel like, you know, they sometimes don't necessarily know what you're thinking or what you're feeling in return. Like maybe they see you as someone who is like, you know, you do all these things and then you don't have a care in the world after, and you don't really like think too much on it, even though like you do. So it's just kind of this like reverse energy. They don't necessarily always know. But I think that they're just excited to move things forward, honestly. I think that they really want to like, I think they're excited for like the anniversary. I think they're excited for the fact that you guys have this beautiful future together. We have express your love. I think this person wants to express themselves to you. They're like, they have that King of Cups clarifying. We have the sharing it. So I think that they're feeling very deep for you. We have make the effort. And they might want to like do something to surprise you. They might be really thinking on it. Like they want to make something really cute. Yeah, we have honeymoon and we have worth waiting for. So if this person like does want to surprise you, they want to do something really cute that makes you feel really special. We have wait and surrender. So you might be anticipating like what's gonna happen or what's going on. But I think this spirit is just saying like, wait, everything is happening in its own divine way. Surrender like your need to control the situation or the outcome, because this person is gonna like show up for you the way that you want them to. I wanna pull like an added oracle for you. We have peace. Yeah, there's just kind of this energy of like, they're content, they're at peace, like they feel really good about you, they feel really good about the situation. We have a change in the wind, so I don't know if that's like a proposal coming up, but it feels like this person is really excited, or yeah, maybe even a proposal, because we have new life here. So it just feels like they're excited for the future, especially in regards to you and the connection, and I think that like the last time that you guys were sexual together, it really reinforced that. So new energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. So yeah, I feel like this person is just feeling really, really good about, you know, you guys and where this is headed. Okay, so we're going to be talking about what he could say to you if he could. We're going to do your channeled messages. And see what would he say to you if he could. Okay, we have the Tower in reverse, we have the Emperor, we have the Cups, the Moon, High Priestess, Hermit in reverse, Hangman, Four of Cups in reverse. So what would he say to you? I'm really just shocked by everything that we have been through together, everything that we have gone through. This whole journey with you has been insanely spiritual and eye-opening, and has really woken me up, and kind of, I just don't know what I would have done without you. I really feel like we are meant to be together, that we were meant to meet each other, and I can't imagine a life without you. I always have a tough time expressing this to your face. I feel like I always choke up, or I get nervous and I don't have all the right words to say, but it doesn't mean that I don't feel them. And sometimes I guess I get too consumed with how you're feeling or what you're thinking, because it's sometimes hard to read you. And I just, want you to know that I find you so profoundly beautiful and sexy, and I want to move things forward with you. I'm extremely happy being with you, and I've really enjoyed laying out this foundation that we built together. Our lives have really emerged for the better, and we connect on so many different levels. We share so many friends, and we are basically family now. And I just want to continue building with you, because you are my soulmate, and I do feel like we could just continuously achieve our goals together and have this beautiful, profound life and success. I also love that ass, and that's not something I'm gonna get over anytime soon, but I do have a lot of fun with you in all seriousness, and I do feel very protective of you. I want to provide for you and give to you, and nurture your heart and your soul the way that you do mine. And I'm really ready for this new beginning with you, and I really want to take the time and express to you just how much I recognize your love and your patience and your care towards me, and how much work you put into this connection, and how much effort you put into this connection. And I just really see the balance. I really see, how deep we've gotten with this, and it just makes me happy that we are here and that we've done all this together, and we're just gonna continue to create even more memories, and the world really is our oyster. But I'm excited to go down this new beginning and see where it leads us. You are so special to me and so unique, and I'm so glad that I'm with you. All right. So those channeled messages from your person. Okay. So let's do your timeline cards. I know, such a sweet message. So when is this proposal coming? When is this proposal coming? Very soon. Very soon to 9 months. Wow. 9 months can come very fast, but it could be like in between that kind of time slot. So very soon to 9 months is when this proposal can be coming for you. Okay. I really feel it, like I even got kind of like a vision of it happening. All right. That's true. It could be the 9th month of the year, which is this month. So it could literally be very soon, like right the fuck now. And you're gonna have to tell me when it happens because I'm so curious. Happy early birthday. Okay. I love you. Thank you so much for joining the live. I really hope that resonated. I appreciate you as always. It's so good to see you and hear from you, and I hope you have an incredible birthday. And I hope you tell me if he proposes on your birthday or like around that time, because that's really freaking exciting. And happy anniversary as well. So many gorgeous things are happening. It's really exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is JAMI. Love you too, girl. All right, so JAMI, you got a regular deck pool, channeled messages, and timeline. So much has been going on, and your question is about your connection. You decided to pull your energy back a bit because you've been focused on other things. And so has he. Everything about the situation screams twin flame to me, but I need your help and advice. We are basically at a stalemate at the moment. I just need to know what he's thinking or what's going on. Should I totally move on or give this a genuine try? The long distance, in fact, he's so shy, doesn't help, but you've been focusing on yourself and putting in so much work, but genuinely care about him a lot. Okay, so that definitely can be hard. So let's look into it. Should you totally move on or give this a genuine try? That's a good question. We have the Six of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Queen of Wands. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. We have the Empress. We have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Ten of Swords. Ah, this is so complicated. Alright, so should you move on or should you give this a genuine try? This is interesting. So we have the Six of Cups to start, and the Six of Cups talks about trying, like giving it a genuine try. It talks about trying to give this person love and compassion, trying to give forth something to the situation, and then in clarifying it, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse is like almost saying there is no lead to this, like no ending or beginning, basically. Like it's just kind of not going anywhere. Like the Page of Wands is still a very like novice card. It's not something you'd necessarily want to get in a relationship reading, but it is here to kind of represent that this this pathway has not quite started or paved its way yet. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles here and clarifying the Empress. And to me, this is saying Spirit recognizes all the work that you've done in spite of this person, and you did that by yourself and you earned it by yourself. And you really achieved this beautiful life. Like you really are headed towards a much more abundant cycle. You really are headed towards being in a more attracting energy. And by that, I feel like you have guaranteed a lot of blessings are coming towards you, and blessings never discriminate. I mean, they can be in the form of abundance, but it also can be in the form of love opportunity. And just to kind of have these two cards here, to me, is almost saying that if you continue to work on yourself and do what you're doing regardless of this person, you actually will be you'll be blessed. Like, you'll still be on a pathway towards happiness. And there is no wrongdoing in moving on. Like, you seem to have everything under control, and it seems like you've really built a lot for yourself in this time that you guys have been apart. And with the Eight of Swords, I feel like this kind of represents how you feel about the connection, or how the connection is feeling. That it's like, almost feels like a trap. It almost feels like, not even a trap, but it almost feels like you're very stuck and you don't really know which way to go. And obviously you're here because of that question and you need that answer. But it's like, I guess what Spirit is trying to point out here is a big contrast versus like how you feel and like what the connection is making you feel and how you really are in life. Like, this is you, 10 of Pentacles, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, you're just killing it. You're feeling confident, you're working on yourself, you're feeling beautiful. And then like when it goes towards the relationship and your thoughts about it, those are the parts that make you kind of stressed out or feel like stagnant or feel like there's not a lot of progress. And those are the parts of you in your life that are not so beautiful or not so happy. And it is true that this person is very attracted to you and has a lot of feelings for you and even has a lot of thoughts about the future with you. But the difference is like what he's doing to contribute to that future now. The difference is his energy that he's putting in. The difference is kind of the action he's taking towards you. And I don't see any of that. There isn't a big story about this person, what they're going to do in this particular reading. The story here is more about Spirit pointing out just how much you've done for yourself, just how much you've strived and progressed, and just how beautiful it's going to turn out or is turning out, and how you might even be saving yourself the 10 of Swords in reverse here, clarifying the Queen of Wands, like a really big headache or a feeling of kind of being overwhelmed by this whole connection. So this is interesting. So let me pull some oracle. Yeah, we have Between Worlds, and it's like, on one hand, in your world, you're doing really great because you've been really working hard on this regeneration process, on transformation, on everything that you deserve. And then on the other hand, it's like this person is not contributing to you or the connection the way that they should. Yes, they have feelings for you. Yes, they're attracted to you. But no, they're not like making the effort. We had that kind of pop out in reverse here. We have past life connection. So there definitely is this spiritual connection with soulmate, and you can feel them, but it's like almost a lesson of, if they truly are your soulmate, if this is truly something you can trust, then moving on is not going to be a big problem. You can move on, and if they're meant for you, they will come for you. But in the meantime, this seems to be a source of sadness. It seems to be a sore spot in that it is taking away from all this beautiful work that you are putting in. And I don't want to see that, and I don't think Spirit wants to see that. So this is really interesting. So let's do your channeled messages. Let's see what this person would say to you, because I know that I'm curious. What would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? Now we have the Page of Wands pop up in the upright. Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. What will this person say to you? I know that you can feel this connection the way that I feel it. I feel like we have that telepathy here. I know that you also can see past the negative things. I know that you can see towards the light. Even if it's not in regards to me, I've noticed that you're just such an optimist. You're someone who always strives to do better and be better. And it's really inspiring how successful you are in that, how giving you are in that. And I feel like you really are going to find everything that you've ever wanted in this life. And it's something I wish I could share with you. It's something I wish I could join you on, like a journey I could take with you. But I feel like those thoughts just remain in my head. I don't know how to execute them. I don't know how to go about being with you the way that I want to, because I'm too shy and I get in the way of myself, and I see you and I don't know how to read you or understand what you're feeling and thinking, and I just leave myself at this point in which I'm not really making a move or going anywhere. I'm just kind of undecided. And it might be because I have a lack mentality, and I don't deserve to be with someone who has this yes mentality. I have a lot of feelings for you, but I don't have a lot to give you, and I'm just busy working on my career and my finances because I just feel like it would be unfair to bring you into the stress and the bullshit that I'm dealing with. And I see that you have a lot on your own plate, but on top of it, you've done so much to heal from it and be better and do better that I feel like I would just be holding you down. I feel like I'd just be holding you back, or I'd inevitably hurt you somehow. And I see you so content, and I also see you as someone who like is so full of love. Like, you're lovable, like anyone could come and love you, and you could have a family and be with them, and just like a much stronger and better person could give you the stability and the foundation that you deserve, because you do deserve it. I just don't know if I can, and whether I could or not, I don't even know how to communicate properly how I feel for you and how attracted I am to you. And so it just becomes this thing where I'm stuck in a loop or a cycle, and I don't know how to express myself fully and give myself fully to you. But you are, you know, everything I'd want to be in a relationship with. I just don't know if I am worth waiting for. And I wouldn't know how long to tell you to wait. But I do think that whatever you're doing right now for your own self and your own life is really beautiful. And I think whatever you're looking for, you're gonna find it in every way possible. And I would be so happy and excited for you to see you accomplish everything that you've talked about accomplishing, because no one deserves it more than you. And I just really wish for all of that to happen. But I'm glad that I met you. You've taught me a lot so far, and I really hope that we can continue to talk. But if we can't, I would understand as well. All right, so you also got timeline cards. So let's do like a little timeline. You can place this timeline card however you want. We have 2.5 years. So we have 2.5 years for your timeline card. Again, you can place this however you want. Could be a reconciliation, 2.5 years. I don't know. You know, a lot can happen, especially with a deep connection. So take that as it resonates. But As always, I love you so much, Jamie. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is Angela. All right, so your question is, what's happening over the next 3 months as far as work, home, love, and anything? And you got an extensive reading. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this deck for what's happening with work and home, and then I'm gonna use the 18 plus deck for what's happening with love. So let's get into it. You're so welcome, Jamie. Love you. So what's happening over the next 3 months for work and home? We have the King of Cups to start, the Knight of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands, Judgment, Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands in reverse, King of Swords, whoa. And that's up card. Okay. So what's happening for home and work over the next 3 months? I don't know if you're like moving out or something, but I feel like a father figure is really sad, or I'm like picking up on some sort of father figure, brother figure, maybe even both. Interesting. So I don't know if you're like moving out or going away to college or something, but I'm picking up on like this energy of someone with a masculine energy being very sad about it. I feel like it's necessary. I feel like it's a really good thing that you're moving away. You're kind of like expanding your horizons. I feel like as far as work goes, you will be in an energy where you are expanding yourself and feeling like inspired to maybe start a business or start something towards your creative endeavors. And with Judgment here, I feel like your spirit guides are watching out for you. I feel like they are in support of this. But I feel like there is fear in like what would happen on the other side of all this. Like it's all very inspiring and it's very motivating in your head, and then it's like to actually do it or put it into fruition can be very scary. So let me know if I'm hinting at this, because I'll expand on this. If not, I can definitely read it a different way, but I'm just getting this energy that you're growing up or you're moving away, and some sort of like masculine figure is sad, like you're moving out of the home, or you have a brother or a dad, or I don't know, I'm just getting the energy of like you like leaving or something. I don't know, it's interesting. It could even represent that your ambitions are to move forward in a way that you've never like tried before. Like you're stepping into a masculine energy because you really want to bring things into fruition as far as like your home life, your career. You want your own place, or you want to start your own business, or you want to have ownership over something. So we might have these kings coming through in this reading because it can be representative of the fact that you are moving towards like your own kind of inspiration and your own enlightenment with that Knight of Swords and with the Knight of Wands. And no matter how you achieve this or what you do to achieve it, I feel like I said with Judgment, the divine is really in support of you. There's some sort of transformation that is definitely taking place, and it's for your best good. It's something that is going to really help you succeed. I think it's important to step out of your comfort zone in this case. You might have a lot of options already kind of springing themselves at you. And Spirit is saying to really kind of meditate and trust your intuition on these options, because it might seem overwhelming and you might want to choose more than one of them, but you might be kind of jam-packing your schedule, or you might get yourself into a mode where you can't really commit to everything that you've committed to, and it might be too many responsibilities like that you're juggling. But with trusting your intuition on this, and this could be in regards to your career, I feel like you could truly like excel in this decision, and you kind of have a lot more time than you might think to make this decision. We have serendipity. We have clean it up. Peace. A lot of people are getting peace today and new life, which I really like. And I think it's very symbolic of the new moon in Virgo. It's just bringing a lot of peace and like this new life, new energy, new mood type of stuff. But with serendipity, you might be seeing a lot of like 111s, 222s, 333s, like a lot of synchronicities and symbolic numbers. With clean it up, I do think that it's important to kind of digest all the different choices and opportunities, or even ideas that you're having, and really figure out which one, not which two, are good for you. Because if you juggle more than one, I do think that it will be something that you might end up toppling over, that is just too much responsibility, too much commitment. And so it's really important to like trust your gut on this one. But I do think that like as far as your home life and your career life, you are headed in a different direction that is really leading you towards having kind of a say, having ownership over what you want. Like you won't have to like have anyone else call the shots for you, which I think is really important to you, or something that you have been trying to manifest. So that's really beautiful. Okay, let me do your next question. And that's just the focus on the next 3 months. So this is kind of what's going to be happening. And then the next 3 months as far as your love life, but I want to pull from a different deck. So what is happening in the next 3 months for your love life? We have the Fool to start. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. We have the 2 of Cups. We have the 6 of Wands. we have the Empress and the Emperor. Oh my gosh. So we have two counterparts next to each other. We have the Sun. So it's looking really good. I don't know if you're in the next 3 months, you're getting in a relationship, or if you're already kind of dating someone and you guys are going to be in like an official relationship. But I'm getting this energy that like you are definitely going to be very happy towards the end of this year in regards to someone. And it could be someone that, like I said, you're already involved with, or you're going to meet this person. It's going to be like an instant attraction, instant connection, instant sort of compatibility and chemistry here because you guys are counterparts. It's almost like you would be meeting your twin flame or your soulmate. This is someone who could be very directly like compatible. This is kind of like divine masculine, divine feminine type of duality here. But with the Fool, it could just be that you are taking like a new beginning, a new road in general. And I feel like in regards to the next 3 months in your love life, it's like I don't know if you're walking away from someone, walking towards someone else, or you've been dating someone and you're just taking a leap of faith. You're like, you know what, I don't want to play games anymore. I want to like admit my feelings. I want to wear my heart on my sleeve. And then it moves towards like something really beautiful, because we have the Two of Cups, which is all about like the kind of beginning, early stages, but it's like getting to know each other, getting into a relationship, getting into a habit of dating. And there's this instant success here with the Six of Wands. It's like there's steaminess and sexiness, and this person's very attracted to you, you're very attracted to them. We have the Empress, you know, this person can't get enough of you. We have Emperor, they're like definitely have tunnel vision for you. We have the Sun, and that's you guys being very happy. I'm seeing like a lot of PDA here. Like you guys cannot get your hands off each other, you can't stop kissing each other, touching each other. This person is so attracted to you, like you're a million times their type. Like if they had like a perfect type and it was created, it would be you. They love your ass, they love your stylish and fashionable, they like your hair, they like just kind of your femininity in general, how you do your makeup. There's just something really poised and really gorgeous about you, and I think this person is definitely going to be admiring that for sure. But I do feel like you guys, yeah, we have attraction here. You guys will be in a relationship together for sure. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, this person is definitely going to see you as someone who's lovable. They could be your true love, because we do have that Emperor and Empress card. I mean, it's not many times do we get those two cards together. So the fact that they're coming out together is kind of like symbolic here. We have retreat, so you could be going on a vacation or like a holiday with this person. We have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. I love that. This person's very attracted to your booty. They also love your legs. We have happy. Oh, yeah, next 3 months and new life. So new life is coming out for more than one reason. It's coming out in the fact that you could be moving out, moving away, maybe moving in with this person. It could be that you're like finding yourself a new career, new hobby, new passion, and you're kind of diving into this new love, new relationship as well. So definitely a new life overall. Next 3 months after that is not going to look recognizable, because it is not the same as like the life that you've been living. So this is really transformative, really beautiful, and I'm super happy for you. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. All right, gorgeous, thank you so much for joining me here on the live. I love you, I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated, and it was so good to see you again. Okay, so, and then make sure you rewind so that you can see your full reading, because I know that you like joined midway through. All right, so I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is Anna, who got an 18 plus. You're so welcome, Angela. All right, Anna, you are next. Give me 1 second though. Okay. All right, Anna, so you are next. What can you look forward to in the near future? So, should we do this in regards to love, or do you want this to be a mediumship? Let me know. What can you look forward to in the near future? To start, we have the Knave of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. We have Judgment. We have Temperance. We have the Star. Two of Cups. Justice. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. So, what should you look forward to in the near future? With the Knave of Pentacles, there definitely can, this deck throws me off. I should have used the other one, but I kind of wanted to use this one on purpose. And it might be because I'm picking up on like some sort of like relationship type thing, but the Knave of Pentacles usually represents like a new opportunity, and it could be in regards to your career, like a new pathway is being formed. But I feel like even in this, because we have the Star clarifying it, it could also represent like a relationship or some sort of moment within your connection that is like being formed, kind of like in a new light, or the energy is like really progressing here. If it is in regards to a relationship, I definitely feel, if it is in regards to a career, I definitely feel like with the Star clarifying, it's something that is uniquely like made for you. It's like an opportunity that was completely blessed for you that might be coming into your life, because it is so molded to like a manifestation of yours. It is so like on point with like who you are and what you need right now. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse clarifying the Two of Cups. So there might be like, I don't know, I'm getting love vibes, like I really am. As far as like what's new that's coming in, is I feel like maybe you were thinking about walking away from someone and ending things, and I feel like you might not have to. I feel like there might be a transformation that kind of happens with this person, or some sort of like new opportunity that happens with this person, and that you guys could almost make up, or it might feel like you're starting new, and it's like the energy is, I don't know how to describe this. It's like, have you ever like someone so much, but shit was just hitting the fan, it was just not going well, and then like, I don't know, something happened where you guys just decided to like start over, and then you started over and things were like really good. I feel like it's kind of this energy of like people, of this person like wanting to start new with you. Or it could be that you were thinking of leaving someone, and you might not have to even leave them and be alone, like you might find somebody else. But with Judgment here and Justice clarifying, I definitely feel like more than one blessing and opportunity is coming into your life, which is going to bring a lot of new energy. So it's not just maybe even in regards to your love or your career, it could be both. Because judgment is that this is destined for you, that this is life after death. Judgment can also represent in the connection to this like kind of love thing that I'm picking up on, that there's life after death, that maybe something happened, there's some sort of regeneration here, but this person's feeling inspired to like come forward and do things differently with you or be in an official commitment. And with justice, it could be that the divine is thinking you deserve a lot more opportunity into your life, and that they want to harmonize kind of the blessings for you, that you've been putting in a lot of work and not necessarily getting a lot out. But all in all, I do see a lot of balance coming into your life with temperance. Balance in regards to your love life, balance in regards to your career life. And I feel like this balance is coming because you've been such a good person, you've been such a loving person, you've been open and compassionate, and you are so deserving of these things, but it just hasn't, like the scales just have not tipped over fairly for you. Like things have just not been that fair. So in regards to everything, I feel like things are going to be very fair. Okay, we got breathe. I like need to take a breath. So I don't know if I'm picking up on you needing to take a breath, but now I'm getting that energy. We have mending, so I don't know, something about mending, building blocks within a connection that you've been involved with. Oh my god, everyone is getting this oracle card today. New life, and then we have milk and honey for you. So yeah, I definitely feel like something is mending. Now, this could be in regards to the love connection. It could be in regards to just like your life in general. Like the scales are finally going to balance out. You can finally breathe. You've been doing all the work and building all the blocks, and now you're finally going to kind of receive with judgment and temperance this new beautiful life that is full of abundance and prosperity, in which you deserve with milk and honey. Milk and honey in regards to a relationship as well also represents like really good vibes and like really good things happening, which is also beautiful. Let me pull like a relationship card just to clarify. We have heart-to-heart conversations, calling your soulmate. So maybe there is going to be some sort of important conversation that is had, and it's going to bring light to a lot of things very soon. You guys could end up going on vacation together or holiday or doing some sort of travel, but I'm just getting this vibe that there is some sort of moment, almost divine, that is going to happen for you in a really positive way, and in more ways than one, in regards to your love life, in regards to your career, and it's almost like you're stepping into kind of a new cycle. The only card missing here is the Wheel of Fortune, but it's like you're stepping into a new cycle this fall where things are going to be really positive for you. So this is beautiful. All right, love. I love you. I appreciate you as always. Thank you so much for being here on the live. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much. And I'm going to move on to the next person. You're so welcome, love you. Okay, so the next person is Diana, who got a regular deck pool. And I think my lovely Capricorn noted that she was working right now. So she wants to know what's next for her in love, because she is single, wanting to mingle. All right, what is next for you in love? Hi, gorgeous. Okay, let's look into this. We have the Chariot to start. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Hermit. We have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. I'm like, why did I just say the Two of Cups? We have Strength. What is next for you in love? Magician. Ace of Wands. And, oh my god, Two of Cups. That is crazy. Because I was like, why did I say that? Strange. Okay, interesting. Interesting. All right. Okay. So with the chariot here, I feel like there are definitely going to be some options, and it could be options in regards to like how you conduct your single life, if that makes any fucking sense. Like, could you go to the club? Should you join a dating site? I don't know. There's going to be like options as to how you scout and maneuver in your single life type thing. And with the Six of Wands, I feel like there is going to be a lot of success, but this is not going to be instantaneous. Success is more in regards to like flattery. Like, you'd be surprised just how many people want to swoop in on you and wife you up because you are so attractive and bomb inside and out. But with the Hermit, you're going to have to think pretty clearly on what you truly want so that you can truly manifest it. Because you're going to have a lot of options up front. And you might even have to reject a lot of those options, maybe even for casual sex, because you are going to want to take, I'm just seeing with the Hermit card, like you are going to want to take this on a spiritual side. And I feel like this is almost kind of soothing to your spirit and soul, in that you're going to truly play around with your magic. You're truly going to play around with your ability to manifest. And I think this is going to be a cool process for you, because maybe in the past you kind of didn't look forward to being single and you're just like, I'm here and blah, blah. Here I am. But now it's like, now you're like, okay, wait a minute. I'm going to get my fucking witchy tools out. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to do some tarot cards. I'm going to manifest this motherfucker. And it's like, you're going to have a lot of people come into your view. You're going to have a lot of people try and get with you because, you are gorgeous and it is like direct flattery and satisfaction. Are they going to be necessarily the one for you? Maybe not, but I think it's going to be a fun little experiment on the outside as far as manifestation and magic goes, and then on the inside as far as like claiming back your confidence, your power, your strength, all of that great stuff. And I feel like it's going to really inspire you. And once you get into an energy where you feel very inspired, that's when this person truly comes in that you decide you want to date. Like, at first, you're going to have a lot of options, and it might even be casual, but it's going to take a while until that one particular person comes in that makes you really want to date them. And you guys are going to have a very fond attraction and compatibility with each other. This is going to be the type of person where you have like a first date and the sparks are flying. Like, it's instantaneous. You can feel the heat. There's a lot of chemistry. You guys are laughing. It's just this moment, and I'm loving it for you ahead of time. And I feel like this is going to be something that you have fun with. Whereas like maybe in the past, it wasn't so fun to be single. But now I feel like we're entering witchy season. I feel like there's going to be a lot of cool tips for manifesting. And I think you're going to be very surprised by like what you're able to do and pulling in here. We have Treasure Island, Milk and Honey. I feel like with Treasure Island here, it represents that you are going to be in a position where you get to like manifest your perfect person, whether that be your soulmate or just like someone that you have a lot of compatibility and respect for. And then we have milk and honey here, which is like always a beautiful thing to come because it's like that 10 of cups in the oracle form. We have that beautiful rainbow. It's about like really finding like your match, really finding someone who is just amazing. We have deep knowing. I feel like you've always known that this is the process that it would take, that you have to be flexible, Ms. Capricorn, and not be so concrete on things and not have such a tight grip, that you'd have to really allow yourself to maneuver through situations and adapt so that you could kind of loosen yourself up and find this person. But I do think that you are going to find somebody very soon. It's just going to be dependent on when you want to start this little process of yours of tuning into your magic and yourself. We have attraction, so like I said, you are going to be in a very attractive energy, attracting energy. You know, people are going to be very attracted to you. I think this person is in particular. There's going to be a lot of chemistry. We are getting to know each other, heart-to-heart conversations. Like I said, sparks are going to fly, and I'm definitely seeing a lot of witty banter at the table. So it's like you guys are going to go back and forth and really be like, oh my God, this is happening. But you're really, really going to be like feeling each other. So I absolutely love this for you. All right, gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining me here on the live. I appreciate you so much. I love you. That was amazing. You have to let me know when this happens, or if you need any manifestation tips and tricks, because I am all about that candle magic and that whole thing. But I believe in you. I know that you can make it happen, make it work. All right, gorgeous. So thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I appreciate you. I'm going to be going live again on Wednesday, so if you guys were interested in booking, you can. But I hope you guys have an incredible night and stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you guys on